next to you, but Eric had 23 tonight. Just what was he doing well tonight?
Well, I felt like Eric had a really, really good read on the game tonight, and you know, right now he's doing a great job of thinking the game of basketball. You know, so many guys that play this game don't want to think the game. Is probably the most important aspect of the game of basketball, and to his credit, he's been very diligent in terms of paying attention and his work ethic, and happy for him. We need him to play well, and he knows that, and you know, he's got to continue playing at this level, and not, you know, scoring 25 points or whatever it was, but just doing what he does, and that's good for Butler.
That thinking about the game quality, is that the kind of thing that you really need from a fifth-year guard? That kind of
no question about that. Yeah. I mean, he's been through battles. He's been through war. I mean, he's won. He's won at the highest level, and you know, it's funny because you know, the more you play, the more experience you get, and I think he's kind of learned to refocus his thinking a little bit here, and I'm glad he has. Last two games have been really, really good.
Eric, Mr. 1,000 tonight, past 1,000 points for your career. It's been a long journey from starting in Indianapolis, going to West Lafayette, back to Indianapolis here. Yeah. How's that journey been, and how does it feel to get that 1,000 in your hometown?
It's been great. I feel like it's no better place to get it for me while I'm here back home, and it's a home game. So yeah, I mean, it's great. Trusting coach, trusting my teammates, and it worked out.
Does it feel more special than it might have somewhere else doing it in Indianapolis?
Yeah. I mean, like I kind of say, like all the time, like playing here is kind of surreal for me. I think about it before every game, like before starting lineups, because these are games I used to come to when I was younger. I came to high school games that were in here, and just to be able to play on this court and in here is special.
Coach, game definitely slowed down in the second offensively. You had more free throws than field goal attempts in the second half. For the first half, 8 assists on 13 made baskets. You're coming off a 19-5 game, assisted turnover against Georgetown. What have you seen out of your team's ball movement as of late, as maybe an area that you've improved in, and what are you looking forward in that?
We have to play that way. The ball has to move, and tonight I got to check with the trainer because a couple guys got like stick them on their hands, and they weren't moving the ball, and they couldn't get rid of it. They could bounce it, but they couldn't pass it. And you know, we're a much better basketball team when all 5 guys on offense are connected, and you know, DePaul tried to blow everything we were doing up. They were up pressuring, you know, denying, grabbing, all that stuff. And you know, fortunately, Eric was able to get us into things, and you know, I thought we did a better job at it. I wouldn't say I was real happy with our offense tonight, just in terms of ball movement, shot selection, that sort of thing.
Last one.
Eric, late in the game when DePaul was making that run, just being a fifth-year guy, being one of the older guys, being a veteran, what do you see as your responsibility as kind of a steadying presence there at the end? What do you have to do in that situation?
I mean, I think I just kind of got to be stone cold. I mean, like I kind of am naturally, because I mean, we got a younger group of guys, and just those, they haven't been in battles like that, and we've had games this year where teams are going runs, and we don't really know how to respond because our ball's not going in at the time. But I just try to tell the guys, like, when we were up like 6 or 7, I was like, we got to get some space, because say we stop making shots and they go on a run, they 2 threes away from making it a game. So just being able to lock in on every possession and taking each possession as it is was big for us.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, guys.